Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler Platter series of videos where I go over there, try out food and drink items. I do the thing. Sometimes I'm in my truck. Sometimes I'm in my back room. Today I'm in my back room. What's in my back room? This Peter Can Thunderbolt poster over there. Oh, yeah. There's also some Marvel Legends figures, but they're up there and the camera's not tilted properly. It's not a camera, it's my phone. Let's stop trying to, lie to the people, Brandon. There's a crappy old ladder over there. I wear fancy shirts. This is my badass Altered Beast t-shirt. I think I got it from TeePublic. If you're interested, just Google Altered Beast shirt. This will come up. Do the thing. That usually comes at the end of my reviews, but sure, why the hell not? I can do what I want, folks. It's my format. But anyway, I go over there, I try out food and drink stuff, usually new stuff or wacky stuff or whatever. Today, though, folks, this is a special sort of episode, I guess. Why not? Special. In that, this is a potential retribution episode. I've done one of these before with a Dunkin' Cold Stout. I did 2 videos for that. Because the first time, I had the feeling that they didn't make it properly. And it turned out I was right. And I had it again, and it was really good. So I try my best to give this stuff the best chance of, success. And one of my time I'm doing this relatively recent uploads, I have no idea exactly when I'm going to upload this. One of the ones that I did a little while back was for, boom, Mixed Berry Twinkies. And if you watch that episode, feel free to watch that episode, you'll know that I was not enamored with them, to put it politely. But it came with a caveat, that being that the ones that I tried at the time had been out in my car while it was very cold for about 2 days. And then I took them from the car to the house, and I don't know if that molecular bonds and there was science involved, and there might have been some frogs that made some dinosaurs that somehow became Mixed Berry Twinkies, but I was kind of giving it a little bit of a run, and like, okay, maybe they just sucked because of that. Because generally I like Twinkies, and I don't think I've run into a Twinkie flavor that I've actively disliked until that one. So, this one. This was not out in the car that was super cold for 2 days. It was out in my car for, the time it took me to get it from the gas station and then to drive back home and, put it in my cupboard for a little while. So this should be relatively prime Mixed Berry Twinkies. Maybe not the primest of prime, I could have done it like right then and there in the store, confused the hell out of everybody, scared some people, but I didn't. Instead, I've had them for, I think like a week or so. But they've been in like, normal temperature conditions. So, this is about as, if these suck, I'm not doing it again. I'm not going to the Twinkie factory, and fucking going over there and like trying one hot off the production line. It's not happening. I don't remember if I smelled the last ones. But yeah, so this is going to be hopefully a redemption episode for the Mixed Berry Twinkies. And I've got to say, is it just me, folks? Or do Twinkies not quite have the golden color that they used to? I remember as a kid, they were always like this vibrant, golden color. Which was probably terrible, because it was probably colors and additives and all kinds of stuff that, let's be honest, probably led us to be the generation that we are. But, oh, yeah. So we're gonna try out Mixed Berry Twinkies, and hopefully they're not terrible. Because the thing is, not only, I'm not shilling for Hostess, folks, but ideally I want them to taste good because I'm going to be ingesting them. So, I really do hope that, they're good, because the last ones were so bad, I actually threw away the other one and, what I had left of the first one. It was that terrible. I don't throw away food very often. You can tell by the fat guyness. Last time I just remember him tasting, like, there was a berryness, but then it was a very chemically, it was just bad. It just, like, it tasted off. Anyway, folks, let's give it a shot. Round 2. Mixed Berry Twinkies. So far, it's okay. Well, I don't know what the hell being in my car for 2 days did to it, but apparently that just super fucked up those Twinkies. Like, seriously. I mean, everybody jokes, of course, about Twinkies being able to survive for tens of thousands of years and nuclear explosions and this. Those things didn't even survive a couple of freaking days in my cold truck before they went off. Unless, for whatever reason, they were just like a bad batch or something like that to begin with. Otherwise, there was some sort of, alchemical, things, and there were things mixing together, and it was a whole lead into gold, but then somewhere along the way it came out as a bad Twinkie. That's what the last one was. Because that was perfectly fine. Like, it's not my favorite Twinkie flavor. But what would be Brandon's favorite Twinkie flavor? He asks himself. He ponders. I do like banana when I can find them. Also, do chocolate aisles count? Because those are Twinkies, but they're just wrapped in chocolate. Those are good. Probably just standard Twinkie flavor. But yeah, no, that was perfectly fine. It tasted like a Twinkie with kind of a berry-ish filling. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. And as retribution, and to prove that it's not a fluke, hopefully, we're even going to eat the other one. Because, fuck it, I'm a fat guy. I do what I want. I mean, I shouldn't. It's a bad plan, but, You can see, they're nicely filled. I will say I do think Twinkies have gotten smaller, though. But, whatever. And people complain about that stuff all the time. What is it? What happens? Seriously. We're going to go over there and revolt against Doritos for underfilling their bags. We just keep down in this bullshit. Yeah, it's a Twinkie. I imagine if you're American, you probably had a Twinkie. And if you've had a Twinkie and liked it, and thought to yourself, hey, this would be good with a light berry flavor. There you go. Came up with the perfect thing for you. It's not a particularly strong berry flavor. It's not like tart or anything like that. It's, and personally I think that's a good decision. Because you still get some of the cream taste. The standard Twinkie cream. You still get some of that. And then you just get sort of like this nice little ride of berryness. And like I said, it's not super heavy. Which it shouldn't be. It just kind of does its thing. And it's a Twinkie and it's good. Yeah. There's not a lot more to say about it than that. So, good on you, Twinkie. I apologize for my last review being... it wasn't unfair. Like, I reviewed the Twinkie, and it was a bad Twinkie. But, I apologize that maybe my truck killed your Twinkie and then I ate it and I didn't have a good time. I guess that's what I'm apologizing for. Because that was a perfectly fine Twinkie. I'm not going to take down the old video, though, because if nothing else, that, folks, that's science right there. That's a whole thing. Right now, Jeff Goldblum is over there. He is watching that episode, and it's going to go over there. It's going to help him to go over there and stop an alien invasion. With that said, folks, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off. You could do 5 things for me oh so quickly. Have yourself a spectacular rest of your day, phenomenal rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year, and if you could go over there and have yourself a redemption-filled, mixed berry Twinkie rest of your life, I think that'd be perfectly adequate. 2 final things, folks. Could try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is always appreciated. Promise it is, even if it doesn't feel like it sometimes. If you can't do that, sometimes you can't. I know I can't do it all the time. Try not to be an asshole. Kind of the bare minimum things that we can all, like, have a society. Please, I beg of you. Literally had an event last week that had me, like, set me, like, completely over the rails as a result of somebody being a colossal asshole. Dial it back, folks, please. Sometimes it happens, but don't, just say it. And then the final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to do. I want you to go out. You're going to have your own redemption. You're going to go over there. You're going to go to that guy who snubbed you for that job that you wanted, and you're going to go right up to him. You're going to be like, hey, man, I deserve that job, and you were completely wrong about me, and I kick all the ass. And yeah, but he'll be like 84 because you're talking about like some job that you were applying for when you were like 14 for a Tasty Freeze and you were high to boot. But whatever. That's the end, folks. Have yourself a great rest of your day or whatever the hell you're doing. Bye.